Hi everyone, welcome back to Hobbies and More, your go to channel for all things fun and fascinating. I'm Sudeshna, and today I have a very special episode for you. I'm diving into the world of a truly remarkable plant known as the Mother of Thousands, also called the Mexican hand or Calancho Tiger montiana. Isn't it just incredible? The Mothers of Thousands is famous for its unique way of propagating. Unlike many plants that grow from seeds, this plant grows tiny plantlets along the edges of its leaves. Let's take a closer look at this amazing process. These little plantlets are actually miniature version of the parent plant. They eventually fall off and take root wherever they land, giving rise to a new plant. This makes the Mother of Thousands not only fascinating but also a prolific grower. You will never have a shortage of this beautiful succulent once you start growing them. Now let's talk about how to care for these unique plants. Despite their exotic look, they are quite easy to take care of. Here are some detailed care tips for you. First, they love bright, indirect sunlight. Place your plant near a window where it can get plenty of light, but avoid direct sunlight, especially in the hottest part of the day, as this can scorch the leaves. If you notice the leaves starting to turn brown at the edges, it might be getting too much sun. Conversely, if the plant becomes leggy or starts to stretch, it might not be getting enough light. For the best result, aim for about 4 to 8 hours of bright indirect light each day. South or east facing windows are typically the best spot of your home. I normally keep this in my semi shaded terrace. I think you have already seen how densely populated my terrace is. So I just keep this in the edge of my east facing balcony, and they are getting bright indirect dapple light throughout the day, and this is the secret of this plant. Also remember, lighting needs can change with seasons. In the winter, when days are shorter, you might need to move your plant closer to the window or increase the time spent under the light. In the summer, you might need to move it a bit further from the window to avoid too much direct sunlight. Keep an eye on your plant leaves. If they start to look pale or yellowish, it might be a sign of too much direct sunlight. If they become dark green and the plant become leggy, it might need more light. Adjusting the plant's position can make a big difference in its health and appearance. Now, about watering. Like most succulent, the Mother of Thousands prefer to be on the drier side. Water it thoroughly, but make sure soil dries out completely between watering. Overwatering can lead to root rot, which we definitely want to avoid. Here are some more detailed watering tips to ensure your plant thrives. A good rule of thumb is to water once the top inch of your soil feels dry to the touch. Insert your finger into the soil up to the first knuckle. If it feels dry, it's time to water again. During the winter months, you can reduce the frequency of watering as the plant growth slows down. Now also in this monsoon season in Mumbai, I hardly watering this plant, maybe once in a week. That's enough for its growth. If you want to be more precise, you can use a moisture meter. This tool can help you accurately gauge the soil moisture level, ensuring you only water when necessary. If you have moisture meter, I'll consider you as a pro gardener, so you know how to take care of this plant. Consider bottom watering to encourage deeper root growth. Place your pot in a tray of water and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, allowing the soil to soak up with water from the drainage holes. This method helps prevent water from sitting on the leaves, which can sometimes cause rot. Be aware of the signs of overwatering and underwatering. Overwatered plant may have yellowing, mushy leaves and rotting smell from the soil. Underwater plants might have shriveled, dry leaves and slow growth. Adjust your watering habits accordingly if you notice the symptoms. Establishing a regular watering schedule can also be helpful. For example, during the summer you might water once a week, while in winter once every 2 or 3 weeks may be sufficient. Always adjust based on your plant's need and environmental conditions. Finally, always ensure your pot has drainage holes. Good drainage is crucial to prevent water from sitting at the bottom of the pot, which can lead to root rot. If your pot doesn't have drainage holes, consider using drill to add some or repotting your plant into a container that does. Now third, use well draining soil. A cactus or succulent mix works perfectly. You can also make your own mix by combining regular potting soil with sand or perlite to improve drainage. It's important to ensure that your pots have drainage hole to prevent water from sitting at the bottom. Now about temperature. As a fourth tip, mother of thousand thrives in temperature between 15 to 24 degrees centigrade. They can tolerate higher temperature also, but make sure they are not exposed to freezing conditions. Anyway, I am staying in Mumbai. Here temperature is perfect for growing mothers of thousands. But in the summer, if your temperature rise above 24 degrees centigrade, which is very much likely, ensure your plant is not in the direct sunlight during the hottest part of the day. You can move it to a shadier spot or use a fan to increase air circulation and keep it cool. Avoid placing your mother of thousands in areas where frequent temperature fluctuations happen, like near air conditioning vents, heater. Sudden changes in temperature can stress the plant and hinder its growth. The fifth tip is about humidity. These plants are quite adaptable and can handle a range of humidity levels. However, they prefer a dry environment. If you live in a very humid area, ensure good air circulation around your plant to prevent any potential fungal issues. Number 6 is fertilize very less. During the growing season, you can feed your mother of thousand with diluted balanced liquid fertilizer, maximum once in a month. Avoid fertilizing in the winter time. That time plant's growth naturally slows down. You can always feed this plant with a fistful of vermicompost in every month. They just love it. Seventh important thing is pruning. Is not actually typically necessary for this plant, but you can remove any dead or damaged leaf to keep your plants looking is best. If the plants become too leggy, you can trim it back to encourage a more compact growth habit. Now about repotting is the 8th tip. This should be done on every 2 to 3 years or when plant outgrows its current pot. Choose a pot that is one size larger and ensure it has good drainage. Repotting is best done in the spring when the plant is entering its active growth phase. And there you have it. With this simple care tip, your mother of thousands will flourish and keep on giving you a new baby plants. I hope you enjoyed learning about these extraordinary plants. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences with the mother of thousands, leave a comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Hobbies and More. Until next time, happy gardening.